Boston's ever-evolving Seaport neighborhood is filled with new restaurants to try and cocktails to sip, but there's one location that's been welcoming customers in for brunch, dinner, and everything in between for nearly 8 years, a small, independently owned spot named Chickadee. Chickadee on Dry Dock Ave is a collaboration between Boston food scene veterans Ted Kilpatrick and Chef John DeSilva.
I would call Chickadee modern Mediterranean. We specialize in small plates, fresh pastas, and really fun snacks. We are super focused on seasonal cuisine, keeping it local, and we like to change the menu pretty frequently.
Their menu takes flight with weekend brunch offerings from the sweet to the savory, starting with their rotating donut flavors. They have an apple fritter with a cider glaze and pistachio, a tiramisu-inspired one with espresso cream and a chocolate glaze, and a sesame glazed donut with halva caramel, toasted sesame seeds, and sea salt. For something a little heartier, you can opt for the so-called Portuguese hammer, named after Chef John himself.
Portuguese hammer is my nickname from a long time ago. One of my old chefs gave it to me, and we turned that into a sandwich. So we took all of my favorite Portuguese things. We make a house-made linguiça that we fry up, a couple of fried eggs, and then my favorite Portuguese cheese, São Jorge. Really good melting cheese, really funky. And then we serve that on our fresh-made English muffins made in-house, along with a piri piri aioli. Spicy, it's a little crunchy from the melty cheese on the flat top, and just so good.
They also feature their homemade English muffins in the Lobster Benedict. It's butter poached lobster atop those freshly griddled muffins with some spinach, and it's finished with a hollandaise sauce that's actually infused with nitrous oxide, so it is insanely fluffy. And for the perfect combination of sweet and savory, opt for one of Chef John's favorites, the squash tart.
I love baking, I love pastry, and this kind of blends both worlds. So we take delicata squash, slice it really thin, and then beautifully present it inside of a savory tart shell with some goat cheese custard, honey nut squash custard, and then we kind of garnish it with some pickled apple and toasted pepitas. It's got this really, really good smoked rosemary maple syrup that we kind of lacquer it with. So it's a little bit sweet from that, but then also there's like some chopped rosemary, sage, and parsley in there, so you're getting like some savory Thanksgiving vibes as well.
For dinner, Chickadee offers some seriously delicious pasta dishes, and they make all their noodles in-house. The lobster campanelli is infused with lobster roe in the pasta dough, giving it that bright red color. It's topped with a lobster cream sauce, massive chunks of lobster, and some crispy garlic for added crunch and flavor. They also do a unique take on bolognese with their truffle lumache. That bolognese sauce features high-quality Wagyu beef, chopped vegetables, and Parmigiano Reggiano, all on top of truffle infused shell-shaped noodles.
It is kind of like this beautiful dark brown color from all the pureed truffles that we put in there, and then we add a little bit of ash to give it a smoky flavor as well. So it's gonna be earthy, a little bit smoky, and there's some egg yolks, so it's a really nice tender dough.
On the seafood side of things, the signature roasted sea scallops have been on the menu since day one. It's 8 ounces of plump, fresh sea scallops, cooked to perfection and served over a French-style curry sauce. If you're a duck lover, you are in luck because Chickadee is serving up not 1, not 2, but 3 ducks on one plate. The Rohan roasted duck 3 ways features duck breast on top of a Portuguese duck rice, finished with a crispy duck skin for triple duck excellence. Quack, quack, quack. And for an even tastier poultry experience, you gotta order the signature crispy fried chicken.
This is something we cannot take off the menu. It's 3 small pieces of fried chicken. We marinate it in buttermilk and spices. It gets super crunchy, and then we serve it over buttermilk toum. So toum is a Middle Eastern creamy white sauce. We spike it with a little buttermilk and then season the chicken itself with a little mint za'atar. It's like super crunchy, salty, and then you're gonna get like a nice little cooling effect from the dried mint and the toasted sesame on the outside. And then once you dip it into that creamy buttermilk toum, it is just like heaven in a bite. It doesn't matter if you come on a Tuesday night or if you come Sunday morning for brunch, everything's gonna be consistent, everything's gonna be so, so good. We have a great team right here behind me, and everybody really cares. We pour our hearts into it, and we just wanna make good food. You're gonna see that, you're gonna taste it when you come in here.